Hey guys, Len here with the Potter's Pickers. I just wanted to share with you some of the stuff I did today. I had a pick that was totally um, kind of happened by accident. I got home from church today and I was kind of going through my eBay auctions, checking their statuses and everything. I was going on the free side of the free area of Craigslist to see if there was anything good. I found a bookcase that I hope to be picking up tomorrow. Um, Sell for a few bucks, make a profit on in the flea market. And I decided to look at garage sales, and lo and behold, there's an estate sale happening, and it said it went from 10 to 1, and it was 5 after 1 when I saw it. And I looked at the address, and it's just about a mile and a half from my house, which is maybe a 5-minute drive through town. So I was like, I gotta go check this out. Last day of a sale can be very good. Um, you're kind of getting the leftovers, but what's left you can usually get very, very cheap. So I decided I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and see what they have and see if I can make any money. Find something that I can turn over for a profit. Now, I got there, and it was an estate sale that was run by an organization, like a family has a death, mom and dad, or whoever dies or goes into nursing care, and they hire a firm to do the estate sale for them. And so what you get is things that are really kind of priced at retail. So I went today, it was half, I knock on the door, the closed sign is already turned, and I'm a bit persistent. So I walk up to the door and I knock, I see people inside, and I said, am I really too late? Yeah, we closed at 1. And I hear a voice, a lady in the back, what is he looking for? I said, I'm looking for anything old. I'm looking for old stuff. They said, okay, well, just come in real quick. So I'm walking through the house, a lot of jewelry, a lot of knickknacks, plates, housewares, furniture, things like that. And in the kitchen, I find this sitting on the counter. This is a Johnson Citation closed face reel. Now, normally I wouldn't have thought a whole lot of this, but I was on a pick last week where I got a whole bunch of old open face, or not open face, but bait casting reels. And I took them to an antiques dealer in a fishing town, kind of a big resort town. And he said, well, what you have here is kind of onesie twosie kind of stuff, nothing great, which is fine. I didn't pay much for it. I got 12 reels, and I probably paid $5 for them. If you watch my last video, you saw it. I don't even really know what I paid for all of them, because I kind of paid for a box of a whole bunch of stuff for $10, and there was 8 of the reels in there. But he told me, he said, I'll give you a tip. You go to garage sales and estate sales, what you want to look for is closed face Johnson reels. So here I have one, and I'm happy I got it. Now, the problem with the kind of estate sale that I was at is that, again, they know their pricing. They know what retail is. And this is the sticker that was on that reel. $12. I wanted $12 for that one. Of course, it was half price today, so it would have been $6. So I'm like, well, that's probably okay. I can still double my money online with it. So I grab that. I'm snooping around the house, and I go upstairs. I'm looking through the closets, and it says all clothes like for $1 unless they're marked. And I found this jean jacket, Canadian tuxedo. But this is an Eddie Bauer. You can see here, this is an Eddie Bauer. It is a women's small petite, and it's really in excellent shape. I mean, it's an outstanding condition. All the buttons are intact. All the seams are intact. There is literally nothing wrong with this jacket. So I got that. That's a $15 to $20 jacket I got. Here's what I'll tell you I did. Let me just show you everything else that I got, and I'll tell you what I paid for it. I got this bean crock. There's really nothing special about it except this number 2 on here. I don't know if that means 2 quart. That's my suspicion. And it's not marked as a Red Wing, but I've only seen blue ink on Red Wing Crocs before. Or not Red Wing, but I mean Red Wing's kind of the name in Crocs, but higher end, higher quality Crocs. So this is a good piece, and the price tag fell off of that one. I had that one marked at $8, and then I bought this 8-ounce Coca-Cola bottle. There is nothing special about this Coca-Cola bottle at all. It's new, in fact, but it's one of those things in a flea market booth. People are looking for old Coke bottles. They'll see this, come check out the age of it. They'll come and they'll grab, and that's what you want. And so if I have this marked as $1, someone may buy it. Otherwise, someone's going to come and grab it, and hopefully their eyes will be drawn to other things in the flea market booth. See, sometimes it's not just about what you can make money on, but what do you have that can draw people into your booth with a flea market. For instance, I bought a crossbow, a primitive crossbow that I posted on Facebook that probably won't sell online, but I'll have it in my flea market booth hanging up prominently, and someone's going to come and say, oh, cool, crossbow, and they're going to come and want to check it out and everything and look at other things in the booth. So there's something to be said for marketing. But cool thing is, these 4 items, the reel, the jacket, the crock, and the Coke bottle, I got for $10. I'm going to turn this into probably $12 to $20 online. I'll probably sell it on Facebook on like one of the fishing group pages. The jacket, I should be able to get $15 or $20 for, just, you know, the condition, the name brand and everything. The crock, I'm not entirely sure on, but I got to think that that's a $10 piece all day, and it may be worth more than that. I got to do a little bit of research on it. But if someone would give me $10 for it, if someone offered me $10, I'd take it. Because the bottom line is, these 4 items, on average, I paid $2.50 for. I see no reason why I can't turn this into $35 or $40. And I'm happy to do that. I'm not looking to get rich doing this. It's a hobby. It's something I enjoy doing, and it does give us a little bit of extra income. Saturday, I went to an auction. Was not a whole lot there. In fact, the main things that I bought were things for my flea market booth that my wife and I run. I bought tables. I bought 2 wooden tables and 2 metal tables just to have things to lay out stuff on. One of them came with a thing of a bin of like 10 skeins of yarn, which is great because my wife is a knitter. I got that, the table and the yarn, for $1. My wife can take that yarn, 6 skeins of yarn, and she can turn that into 12 headbands at $12 a piece. So she can turn that into $144 all day long. Let's see, what else did I get at the auction? Nothing really great. I got a couple of oxen yoke things that I paid $6 for. The auctioneer held up the good side. The back sides of them are rotted out really bad, so I'm not real happy with that. That's the chance you take at an auction, especially the kind of auction I was at. We were in a pole shed standing, and it was very difficult to see it wasn't like in an auction house where there's cameras and things like that and big screen TVs where you can really get a good look at the things that you're bidding on. So that was a little bit disappointing. And I got some other things that I need for my workshop where I do some upcycling and things like that. So on the whole, I've had some very good picking. Back to my estate sale though. The nice thing about being the last one there, I had a great conversation with the lady who owns the auction, or who owns the business managing these estate sales. And I got on her mailing list, but she had a pile of jewelry. Some of it was sterling, not much of it. A lot of necklaces, a lot of bracelets and watches, not a lot of rings. But here's the thing is that for the flea market, I've never had jewelry before, but what I've seen from vendors who have jewelry is it stops people and they try it on and they look in a mirror and it keeps people at their booth. And it's things that you can sell relatively cheap. It's like people can come to the flea market, pay $3 for a ring and feel, hey, look what I got at the flea market. Wasn't this a cool deal? Whatever. So I asked her, I said, look, take the sterling out. What will you sell it for? Sell this lot for? There's 200 pieces, at least 150 to 200 pieces of jewelry there that she's selling me for $20. She made it. I said, tell me what you want for the lot. And she said, without the silver, $20. There was some good pieces in there. There was some good, nice brooches. There's some name brands that I saw on the back of them. A couple of them I recognize that I can't remember off the top of my head right now because it's 11:30 at night, but it'll be nice to have that in the booth. And here's the real good thing is that she already has it all bagged and marked. She had it all on a nice pegboard, bagged and marked and ready to go. So all I have to do at my flea market booth, I don't have to put stickers on them. I don't have to put prices on anything. I just hang it up at stuff she already has marked at $3-4 a piece. So that work is done for me. And that's really the nice thing about a flea market on the last day, especially being the last customer going through. I got really lucky in that she had so much stuff left. She had some great furniture that if I had the storage and the ability to move it, I would have loved to have, but I'm just not set up for it. Back to my auction. One other thing that I did get was a giant box of records. It's kind of right behind my laptop here, and I don't want to hoist them all up. But I went on eBay, I looked up all the records, and I got kind of the low and the high price range of them. I have in the neighborhood of probably 60 records that are worth somewhere between $120 to $600. I got to go through, I got to check the condition of them. Some of the jackets are falling apart a little bit, but I also have this little pile of 45s that are kind of unprotected and everything. And I was like, what am I going to do with these? So I went to a record store, asked if he would want to buy the whole lot. Like, I paid $1 for all these records at the auction. I figure if I sell them at the flea market for $0.25 a piece, I'll make my money back in an hour. But anyhow, I wasn't sure what to do with the 45s, and the guy at the record store said people collect jukeboxes and they just need 45s. They don't even really care what's on the 45. They just want to have something that when you push the button, it plays something. So there are people who will buy those. So I have probably a dozen that, if I can sell them for 50 cents a piece, that's $6. So I would be happy with that. Again, more than making my money back on it. And again, am I getting rich off it? No. Am I enjoying it? Yeah, we're making a little extra scratch on it. The pick that I did last week, that I talked about in my first video, that's already paid for. I sold the pistol. I got 20 bucks for that. That Robin Hood #2 in perfect condition is worth about 150 bucks. And the condition that it was in is worth maybe 40 or 50 bucks. I sold it to an antique dealer for 20 because I can't sell it online. I can't, you know, breaks eBay's terms of service to put firearms on there. So I was happy to get rid of that quickly. The camouflage boots that I had, I put those on the local Facebook garage sale group, and I sold them in a half an hour. It turns out someone 3 blocks away responded, came over, tried them on my front porch, and we swiped their debit card, and that money hit our PayPal. And then the Croc, a friend of mine from here on YouTube, who is also an antiques dealer, made an offer on it, and he's bidding on some of my one of my eBay auctions, and I told him, yeah, I'll ship them both together if he wins that auction. And I don't want to disclose his name here, but I'm sure he'll watch this video, and if he leaves comments saying that it's okay to do so, I will certainly shout him out in my next video. Not that it matters because my channel is really small, but I don't know, maybe this is another community that I will get into and people will start watching these videos. Anyhow, that's pretty much it for right now. Until next time, happy picking. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.